Chairman, sir, I would not have intervened in the debate but for the fact that many of my friends have taken my name, and some as if I have committed some sin. That's why I raised to intervene in this. The main debate or the issue, the Honourable Minister for Finance, who is the leader of the House also, he will respond. But as the debate went on, what I could see is, sir, what happened to this promise, that promise, asking to that extent is fine, nothing wrong. The duty of the parliamentarians of any side to raise the issue and to remind the government from time to time. But casting aspersions or finding fault with the government that you have not done anything, you have forgotten everything, that's not fair. First of all, I will explain why I have intervened at that day. I remember, sir, the amount of mental torture I have gone through during those days, 3 days. Because BJP, even I, right from my student days, we were for division of the state. My friend Sitaram Yechury is right. He has put it on record that the CPM is against bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh. But at the end, being a Telugu man, maybe the reason, he said, but from our side, we will not support this. He has put it on record also. Otherwise, all political parties, all have given letters and then extended support to...
No, let him, please. No, sir. You are not here at that time.
YSR himself,
you are not
YSR
here at that
himself,
time,
what he has said in the floor of the House, Mr. Vijay Sai Reddy, let us recall what YSR himself has said it earlier. He was the Chief Minister of the state.
He was Chief Minister of the state heading from the Congress party.
Yes. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So you are trying to differentiate YS Rajshekhar Reddy, Congress party, and then YSRC. I don't want to get into that now. You have got every right to do it also.
On 28th of December, YSR Congress party has sent a letter to Mr. Sushil Kumar Shinde in support of the bifurcation.
We are supporting the division of the state. In fact, we have opposed the state also.
This is a letter from YSR Congress party leaders to the then Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde on the 28th of December 2012. And this is just before the all-party meeting. And basically, sir, it's what I don't want to take the time of the House. Basically, it is signed by M.V. Mysuru Reddy and K.M. Mohinder Reddy. And this is a letter in support, asking for a quick decision on the bifurcation. It is true that barring CPM, all political parties gave in writing that they want bifurcation.
Sir, I am not here. Mr. Vijay Sai.
Supporting the division of the state. He is not reading. There is nothing. In fact, we
Now,
have not supported the division of the state. It is quite misleading,
it's a matter of fact, and now past also. Why I am recalling that is, my party said bifurcate the state. I also went to Andhra towns and said in Anantapur, in Tenali and Guntur and Visakhapatnam, state has to be bifurcated. At the height of the movement, where Andhra's sentiment was against the bifurcation at the time, because the party has decided, I also was convinced that I went around and said state has to be bifurcated. I used the word Karasi Kalahinchukune Danikanna, Vidipoyi Sahakarinchukodam Minna. This is the word. Sir, the meaning is the quarreling while being together, better get separated and work together. That's in Telugu, that's a saying in Telugu. So keeping that in mind. But when the issue came, sir, there was emotions running on both sides. My friends in Telangana, already some hundreds of people have lost their lives. So they were all agitated. And then the other side also, the tempers are going high. Keeping that in mind, my party has decided in principle, after all we gave a word, if you have the political will, bring the bill. That's the word coined by me at that time. So the Congress party, for whatever reasons, from 2004 to 2014, They did not bring the bill. They brought the bill at the 11th hour. Let us put it on record also, because my friend Jairam is very intelligent, sir. That's the problem is he's over-intelligent sometimes. As Keshava was saying, and you can see his intelligence in the drafting of the bill also. As rightly said, I don't make personal allegations. I don't... No, Jairam.
This is Sitaram. This is Sitaram.
No. There is Sitaram also. Sitaram also is an intellectual from JNU. There is no doubt about it. I am not questioning his intellect.
This is both Sita and Ram together.
Yes. Sir. No.
Security in all the seats.
See, sir, then when the Lok Sabha passed it, I don't want to make a comment on Lok Sabha what has happened, because Lok Sabha has passed it whatever way. Then we realized that without taking into consideration the effects of it going to have in Andhra Pradesh, if you concede the main demand and leave the fate of the Telugu people to themselves in Andhra, there will be problems. Keeping that in mind, I have raised my voice. Keeping that in mind, I have conveyed to the leadership of the Congress party also. Keeping that in mind, the Congress leadership has asked some people, including some people who spoke here who are not there now, to talk to me. And then we told them, please take care of the interest of Andhra. We will support the bill without any problem. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as they could not fully understand all the dimensions, then they have deputed the Prime Minister, Sri Manmohan Singh Ji, deputed Sri Jairam Ramesh. Sri Jairam Ramesh and myself, we worked on that, we discussed. I have brought certain aspects to his notice. And then some of them are included in the bill. Some of them are not included in the bill. So there comes my role. Because when the leader of the opposition, Jetiji, was there, and I am not a representative of Andhra Pradesh. I am not elected from Andhra Pradesh also. I have spent most of my time in Telangana in politics also. That if you present it to Telangana, I have covered each district of Andhra and Telangana maybe 30 times, 40 times, more than many of these people. I went up to Tehsils also. Having spent the time, I thought this is a crucial time where we have to take steps. One, to fulfill the aspirations of the people of Telangana. Secondly, also to take care of the interest of the future generations of Andhra Pradesh. So that was the concern with which I spoke in the House. What we suggested is not part of the bill. Some of them have been incorporated. If what we suggested is part of the bill, this situation would not have been there now. This situation would not have happened to the Congress party also. I am not trying to score points here. Please,
I just want to bring to your notice one point. Because repeatedly this argument is being made that what you have suggested, had it been part of the bill. In November 2000, you were part of a government, the leader of the House was a part of a government headed by Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, when the bifurcation of Uttar Pradesh took place. UP and Uttarakhand were formed. Special category status was given to Uttarakhand in 2002 by a decision of the Union Cabinet. The special category status was not part of the UP Reorganization Act. So please let us keep this in mind. I am not trying to score any political point, but that's history.
So history is history. History cannot be rewritten also. It can be reprinted. I do agree. But point is, sir, I have some experience. May not be that much experience as my friend has. I have some 40 years experience in public life. I know each inch of public life also with my humble hard work all these years. I know when such an emotional issue is being discussed, when you are going to have a legislation passed, if you add that will become a reality, there won't be any scope. I know the next day, sir, I have no hesitation admitting next day my colleague, Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad from the BJP and from friends from Bengal, friends from Orissa, friends from Assam, friends from other parts, next day after the bill is passed, they all said, what about this state, what about that state, what about this state? They all said, they rose in the House. And the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister at the time, she wrote a letter also. And then I have the proceedings of the other House, which I cannot quote here, I don't want to quote also, wherein your leader from your state, or our state, till I was member till yesterday from Karnataka state, where he has said, if you do this, then what will happen to the neighboring states? immediately after this. So I have envisaged all this. All these things are going to happen. Keeping that in mind, I demanded, I requested you, I requested the Prime Minister, I requested the friends who have met me also, please include this also in the bill. The answer which you gave, now I have to share with the House, is we do agree with you, but we cannot put it in the bill now because the bill is already passed by the Lok Sabha. If we add this to the bill now, then it has to go back to Lok Sabha. You know what has happened in Lok Sabha? How Lok Sabha functioned at that. Yeah, how the Lok Sabha has acted. So there will be again chaos and all. To be fair, to some extent the Prime Minister was little positive. I don't say fully, but my friend Kamal Nath and others said, Venkaiah ji, you don't know what will happen to Lok Sabha. What will happen in Lok Sabha? No, you cannot do it again, please. And then, meanwhile, they started sending rumors that Venkaiah Naidu is stalling the bill, and then some effigies are being burnt in Hyderabad. Let us understand reality. Hyderabad effigies are being burnt and all by a handful of people. But at the same time, sir, I, from there, itself spoke to Srimati Sushma Swaraj, leader of the opposition, and told her, if this is coming to you, she said, you send it, we'll get it done in minutes and send it back. But you people could not, for whatever reason it is, take that decision, and you said, no, some assurance will be given on the floor of the House and all. That was the background in which I have suggested this, because I thought by giving some special status, the deficiencies, institutions are situated in Hyderabad, most of the industries also are this side only, and then revenue is coming mostly from the Hyderabad city. That area is agriculture based, predominantly agriculture area. It will lose heavily. There will be burning among the people. That's why we insisted on this. For that, the response was liabilities and all, and other. That's why we were saying, please discuss all these aspects thoroughly. Had you taken a little more interest and spent some time, 3 months, 6 months, engaged with others, what you are saying is right. You wrote to parties, are you in support of it or not? Rosaji and our Chief Minister also, he also had an all-party meeting, and then most of the parties, except the CPM, they have given letters also to the then Home Minister. That is also a matter of fact, which cannot be disputed. But at the same time, the needed homework, what are the implications? Some of our friends were reading, this has not happened, that has not happened, this is my friend Keshav, land friend from Keshav, he is also raising certain aspects. Fact, even today after 2 years, some of these issues could not be settled. The language that was used, the phraseology that was used is now being interpreted in different manners. Sir, with your permission, I would like to share with this House. The day when this government came, first day onwards, though I am not MP from Andhra Pradesh, not elected, no complaint also, but I thought, as a citizen of the country, and also having been born as a Telugu man, some injustice has been done. We must set right that injustice. Keeping that in mind, the first thing you did was, I can also ask you questions, Ramesh ji. If you are so keen on Poravaram, why you have not added those mandals? You have not done it in that. But then, I agree with you that we discussed it, then on my suggestion, Prime Minister agreed, and then those mandals were supposed to be included in this, but that also did not happen. And you people told me that we'll go for an ordinance. You were in power after this. After that February 20th, you still was in power for some more time. You could not do it. This government, which took initiative, this Prime Minister, to fulfill this thing at the cost of some our friends from Orissa also being misunderstanding our position also, we thought that Poravaram cannot be a reality without these areas which are going to be submerged. Keeping that in mind, the ordinance was passed, and keeping that in mind, I personally went to Rashtrapati ji also, I briefed Rashtrapati ji also. For that also, even now your Congress President of Telangana, I don't want to take his name, has been saying, don't allow Venkaiah Naidu to come into Telangana because he has taken away these 7 mandals to Andhra Pradesh. That sort of campaign, on record. I have nothing to score with him because he's also my friend, but political. If you take politics to that level, then how do you function effectively? Whatever was passed, sir. And then every minister was spoken to. People in Andhra, they are aware of what is happening. In Telangana, they are aware of what is happening. Some of the people in Delhi, they don't know where Hyderabad is in Telangana or Andhra. That's a question, reality also. Reality also. I'm not joking, Raja. Fact also. Because Hyderabad, I have just gone to Andhra Pradesh. And Babu, Andhra Pradesh has been divided now. Hyderabad in Telangana. We have to tell the people. That's the reality. Because do I know interiors of Uttar Pradesh? Maybe because I am a party president, general secretary, myself, Sitaram Yechuri, even without getting power or not, we will be familiar with most of the parts of the country. Some other seniors also. But point is, at that time I took interest, talked to every minister, one after another, a lot of things are being done. Without consent of the Prime Minister, without cooperation of the minister, this would not have been possible. And sir, because they mentioned it, the institutions, the projects which are all mentioned, they are all sanctioned in no time. And not only sanctioned, sir, for sanctioning an institute and then get approval of the cabinet and then estimates, etc., it will take some time. But this government took interest and saw to it that all these IITs, triple IITs, IESR, or Institute of Management, all these things are NIT, even at Tadepalligudam, they are all started in rental premises and courses have started, children are admitted. This is the speed with which this government is working. This is the speed with which the Prime Minister is blessing the state of Andhra Pradesh. I will come to the other issues also. I am not trying to skirt any issue or avoid any issue. Sir, Tirupati, IIM Vizag, IESR Tirupati, Triple IT Chittur, NIT Tadepalligudam, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Nellore, then All India Medical Institute, Guntur, which is kept in Mangalagiri, Agriculture University Guntur, and then all this, the Central Institute of Plastic Engineering and Technology, CPET, with the help of my friend Sri Anantakumar, and with the help of Sri Harshavardhan and Chaudhary, that oceanography, this thing. And then, sir, even Customs and Central Excise Duty, Customs and Central Excise Institute. Normally, you know, Customs and Central Excise people, they will be happy to go to a good place where they can have comfortable living and all. Courtesy Finance Minister, keeping in view the backwardness of Rayalaseema region, it has been established in Anantapur district in Palasavadram. After you go there, you see the hillocks and all. Those officers might have taken aback, but there is no alternatives left to them because we have made our decision. Bell, Bharat Electronics Limited, has set up, has sanctioned a unit of 500 crores for the district of Andhra Pradesh. Kokirai Konda in Chittur, another defense project is coming. Kurnool, another defense project is coming. And then with regard to upgradation of airports of Vizag, airport of Tirupati, airport of Vijayawada, all these upgradations, Vijayawada, Tirupati completed also inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Vijayawada upgradation is in full progress. And Visakhapatnam also upgraded now international flights. I also have some attachment with Visakhapatnam because I studied in Visakhapatnam. Now flights are going to some Southeast Asian countries from Visakhapatnam. All these things would not have been possible without this thing. And then Polavaram. Polavaram also, my friend, Jairamji was not in politics at that time. You went there and you said it's all our decision and all. Shall I tell you one thing? This Polavaram project foundation was laid by late Sri Anjaya. Not 83. 83 by the time NTR came. Before that. Yeah? So I was MLA at the time. I used from 80, around 80 to 2016. From 82 to 2016. That is 18 years. This is 16 years. 34 years. 34 years. New generation is born and children also born to them. You have not completed. Now within 2 years, now you are saying, oh, Polavaram, what has happened to Polavaram? Why you have not completed? Is it possible to complete such a big project within this thing? While going, sir, there is a film in which N.T. Ramarao acted. Late N.T. Ramarao is a great actor. I'm not like a politician, N.T. Ramarao. House should know this. Fortunately, we are having a good debate today. So there is a cinema called as Devantakudu. He was taken to Naraka, Narloka, hell. And then the Chitragupta was called and then asked, was asking one after another, by what is the crime committed by this person and all. Before N.T. Ramarao, one lady was produced. Then Chitragupta was asked, what is the sin committed? Sir, she did not commit any major sin, but she on a what do you call it? Ekadasi, on a fasting day, she wanted to eat guava fruit, and then she has taken the fruit up to the mouth. She touched it, and later she realized, and then she because mentally she has committed that sin, so at least she must be given punishment for 1 day in this hell. So Brahma said, yes, even that Mensiria was very much there, so we have to do the punishment and all. By the time it's evening, court was closed. So then again N.T. Ramarao was brought back down. And next day again his turn was given next day. So he was going there. While going, he remembered that incident. Then he was saying, why I'm going on what Markapur, very backward area. It would be good if you have a good chowdhury here. Then he goes on the other place and then he says, it's such a good area. There should be some big this thing here, some this thing, that thing. And like that he goes on saying to himself, and both those security guards are there. No, they were there, they were all hearing. Then he was taken. Then Lord Dharma Raja asked Sri Chitragupta, come on, what is his account? Sir, he has not done anything good for the people. ऐसा कहा. So then इनको ये पोहा इसी में हेल में रखना है. So then N.T. Ramarao says, no. I wanted to establish a chowdhury there. I wanted to establish a...
No, please. Let him complete, please.
Doctor, please. Please, doctor. It is not same thing, na?
No.
It cannot be same thing also.
No.
I am also little committed. You may be more committed that day while your party was saying something, you were there in the well at that time. It shows your sincerity, I do agree. But your party has taken a decision, you have not left the party, though people have left it. The point was, sir, when he was taken, so then he says, no, I wanted a chowdhury there, I wanted a college there, I wanted a university there, I wanted this, I wanted that and all. So all this comes into this many days. So this many days you put me in here, Swarga, and then later you can bring me here. Like, so Yamadharma says, no, you only thought, you never did it. Then he said, sir, that woman also did not eat the fruit fully. She only taken it up to that. For that you give 1 day punishment. So for this many number of good pious things I thought of that many days for Swarga to be given to me. So like that, you are saying that you had intention. Your intention was not brought in the registration, or even with regard to Polavaram also. How
many times you started
movie, yeah? N.T. Ramarao was very popular, like any other, like you might have seen Shivaji and other pictures. I used to go to NTR and VNR films those days. Nowadays, of course, I'm not going to cinema because you get more headache. Rather than pleasure, you get more headache also. They want to. Sitaramji also might have seen. Good, thank you. Now I am the INB minister, I will try to see some of the movies.
Okay. Okay, please.
Right. No, you are right. I discussed with Jairam also earlier. There were 2-3 villages. To reach those villages, you have to go like this and come to that place. There is a practical difficulty. Even KCR also spoke to me. Some of the Telangana MPs, particularly Bhadrachalam MP, also came to me. I have taken up the matter with Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra. We are trying to work out some solution to that. Sir, coming to that Polavaram, government has given money, good amount of money, first year and second year. You have not given money as asked by Andhra Pradesh. I agree. Andhra being a state, they naturally ask for more. But what is the? Jitna aatha, utna roti. Hamara paas capacity kya hai? Financial flexibility kitna hai? Finance minister ke paas. Us hisab se paisa de rahe. Number one. 65,000 crores worth of national highway projects were announced by Nitin Gadkari. And then we are also taking a water transport project on the Buckingham Canal also. Then my friend Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad, I took him along with Chief Minister. We had Samir, this incubation center also that has been established also. Sir, I don't want to take much of your time. Lot of initiatives which could not be done for years together. These initiatives, I don't want to take time. I can read all this. I am not trying to score points there. Once again, I am telling you, energy. Power for all. Andhra Pradesh, there is no shortage of power. Within these 2 years. Within these 2 years. Let me. Vijay Sai Reddy, please say.
No, let him please.
Anantapur Solar Power Park, Kannur Solar Power Park, and then the Andhra Green Transmission Corridor, then rural electrification projects, airports expansion also, Vizag steel plant expansion, and also giving money for all these things. Kadapa Airport also has been made operational. Railways also. Now the railways have taken up a lot of new schemes for the state of Andhra Pradesh because there is connectivity needed from Bangalore, from Anantapur, from state capital of Andhra Pradesh. And then we have also agreed for a circular rail around the capital and Guntur also, the Honorable Railway Minister.
Railway Minister also.
Yeah, fortunately we have given Railway Minister also to Andhra Pradesh. Sir, National Academy of Customs, the National Academy of Customs, Excise and Narcotics with 600 crores. Kamadhenu Breeding Center, Regional Center for my friend Vijay Sai Reddy, our new priest. This is not the way to disturb seniors when we are talking. You have a point, you can seek the permission of the chair. Afterwards, if he gives, I have no problem. I have no problem. I am ready to patiently see also. Doordarshan, separate Doordarshan Kendra for Andhra Pradesh. And also All India Radio. I named it after Shri Venkaiah, the great man who has designed our national flag also, taking personal interest. Regional Passport Office to Vijayawada. Then Urban Development Ministry, at the first instance itself, we have given 1,000 crores for Vijayawada, Guntur, that CRDA project initially, last year itself, before 31st March. Sir, with regard to regular schemes, I am not talking about it. Smart cities, everybody has got it, then Andhra also got it. I am not counting those smart cities. Housing also, because that's a major issue. A lot of people from Hyderabad, they want to come back to their respective places. 1,93,000 houses were sanctioned. Initially, my friends from Telangana mistook it, saying as if I am giving everything to Andhra. I told them also, he sent the proposal. The Chief Minister of Telangana sent the proposals. Whatever proposal he has sent, I have sanctioned it also. So whatever is possible from the central government is trying to do, and sometimes going little out of the way because of the background of the state being denied certain facilities, and then also taking care of with regard to medical seats initially also, establishment of medical colleges also. Now Petroleum Technology Institute at Rajamandri, Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum in Rajamandri, then HPCL Vizag. I have big list. I am not going into that. But question is about two more issues. One is about the revenue deficit.
Okay.
That's an issue. The revenue deficit. About the revenue deficit, something has been promised. That revenue deficit figures of center and state, they are not matching. Their finance minister is working on that. He will be able to better explain what exactly the position, etc. And then, sir, whatever we do for a particular state, if you count the liability of the particular state about the programs they have taken up, the other states also will naturally ask, sir, hamara bhi deficit hai ho gaya, we have waived these loans, or we have done this, we have given this. So ours also deficit is more. So that practical problem is there. The second question is about the issue of special state. The issue of the special states are... Intervention. Intervention. No. Please don't get confused.
We are hearing the whole report.
Your confusion will be diffused. Don't worry on that. The diffusion will take place after my completion. The finance minister will be able to do it effectively also. What I am trying to say...
It's already you are confusing and diffusing, sir. And he with 3 books it comes. So now is the time. So I am only beseeching you, Chairman, sir.
I want to politely tell I am not refusing anything. I am neither confusing nor diffusing. I am not refusing also anything. But, sir, there are issues with regard to assembly seats reorganization of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh also. I sat with friends from Andhra, sat with friends from Telangana, discussed with the Home Minister, discussed with the Law Minister. There were 2 opinions. Our friends from Congress also should guide me in future also. I will be one among with you. But the point is, one aspect they say, you have to amend the Constitution. You can't amend Section 26 and then go ahead because it has been created through a constitutional amendment. The other argument is, because this promise or this act came through the constitutional amendment, there is no necessity to have a constitutional amendment. That's the other argument. So as there is some confusion, the matter is referred to Attorney General of India. Once the opinion comes, that has to be studied and then a final view has to be taken. Sir, as for the assurances that are given in the Act, I can assure you, the Finance Minister also is going to reply, all assurances made in the Act to the extent possible. Jairam was very wise. The government will study the feasibility of steel plant at Bayaram, steel plant at Kadapa, feasibility. You appoint a committee goes there and comes back saying that they are not feasible. And then you blame us. These are the practical difficulties. Let us try, but I am not denying that also. I have told the Steel Minister, please appoint a please appoint a task force. Let us study other aspects, whether state governments can give some concession, central government can give concession. Can we make it viable? Can we revive the project which was started by earlier person during the earlier regime? Because there's so much land also lying vacant also. All these things are being explored. But I will quote only one thing, sir, here. The urgency with which this government is working.
In the 13th schedule, it is examine the feasibility and take an expeditious decision thereafter. Expeditious decision thereafter means that you will take a decision to set it up. You don't need expeditious decision to say no. So please be a little fair.
Expeditious decision can be both ways. If you have won, you would have said feasibility is not there, so not possible. Because you lost and we won, now you are saying, no, it is yes. How can it be? You are also knowledgeable. Sir, yeah, you are a good draftsman and also a craftsman. Huh? Sir, now that he has quoted, sir, section 93. The central government shall take all necessary measures as enumerated in the 13th schedule. Please, this is your draft. As enumerated in the 13th schedule for the progress and sustainable development of the successor states within a period of 10 years from the appointed day. He has kept that much. Now, if I ask him, he will say, no, not me, my other wise friend Chidambaram has drafted it. If you ask him, then he will say the other wise man and all. But this yeah.
I have no problem in accepting it.
Thank you.
And if you want, I will give you the reasons why it was done that way.
Thank you.
But this is not a debate. This is not a debate.
This is definitely a debate. 10 years time.
No, don't bring in new arguments. No new argument. Let us conclude it.
Every issue is a central issue. For me, for you, sir, for him, it may be only one issue. For me, IIT is important. IIIT is important. ISR also is important. Special states also is important. Railway zone also is important. Railway zone also important. Industries in Rajasthan also are important.
Please.
The education of the state of Andhra Pradesh is important. Four communities in Andhra are important. Sir, I have seen, because now that he is arguing,
please.
as the RD minister, I have dealt with a number of states which were given, sir.
Please don't argue like this.
Special status is important. That will not solve all the problems automatically. That will help the state, but at the same time, it will not solve all the problems. Uttarakhand, Himachal, other states, what is the position? I am aware of it. I am urban development minister now. Rural development minister. Please, it's not fair. Okay. You people had your free.
That is free.
He has exhausted all of us, but he has not addressed the main issue.
If I have exhausted you, then fine.
Why haven't you addressed this issue?
Okay, please.
Why haven't you granted special category
Why you have
status?
not put it in the act at that
Please.
You have no answer to that.
Let us not argue like this. Let us not argue like this.
My point is, sir,
now you conclude.
Trying to score brownie political points is not
no
very
point in trying brownie
now
points.
The Act also specifically says within 10 years, whatever has been promised, whatever has been promised, sir, we will fulfill them. We will fulfill them. Whatever has been promised in the Act, we will fulfill them in toto, in record time that we have done. No government so far has done this much to Andhra Pradesh in the history of Andhra Pradesh so far. All this, I can put it everything on record. If they think these are all useless, only one granting special status is going to solve all the problems, I am sorry, I am not going to agree with that. But then they say, you have argued. Yes, I have argued because I am not sure about your this thing. I have argued. The next day, what I smelled previous day has happened. Now also you have seen during the debate also, everybody is saying, no problem, give it to Andhra Pradesh, give it to us also. I am not taking that excuse. These are the repercussions that are likely to come. So in the heat of the moment, at that time itself, during that debate, I wanted that to be part of the bill so that the issue would have been clinched. It's binding on everybody. It has not happened, sir. You are a Sakshi. You are a witness directly. How much pain I have taken.
I know that.
Some of these people, they went to the well of the house.
I know
they
that.
did not allow me to speak properly at the time. They did not allow me to speak properly at that time. At that time also. Because the welfare of the people was uppermost in our mind, I have taken that initiative. I don't regret at all for the initiatives I have taken. I stand by what I have said, and we are discussing also regularly how to proceed after the 14th Finance Commission recommendations, after certain states writing letters, after certain leaders speaking in a different tone in the other house. We are discussing the issue, and the Finance Minister will be responding to that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I want to